fans live for games like this one.
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. So, Brent, when you were playing, what was your approach to the first game of a back-to-back? Anything different?
No, really nothing different, Kevin. I mean, the games just pile up. So go back to your routine, staying with your routine, making sure you're on time with when you eat your meal, when you get to the arena, when you're doing your pregame warm-up. A lot of those things allow your mind to settle in to what it is your body is about to go through to compete every night on an NBA floor.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Vincent is out there with Jalen Williams. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's D, and it's Holmgren in at the center position. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Pass to D. For three. Christie with the rebound. Here's Furphy. Here's Christie. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Vincent, the pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's D. And the three ball is good. D's got 6.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Ben Carroll left side. Makes it off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Fires for three. It's hauled in by Furphy. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Johnson can't hit.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Here's D. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of this quarter.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Good on the second free throw. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with all-star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Ben Carroll. And finished off by Ben Carroll.
And how about Ben Carroll showing some passion there, going in hard and finishing right at the rim.
Vincent, the pass to D. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Kicks it out to Ben Carroll. It's good from long range. Ben Carroll's got 7.
And not even giving the D a chance there. Ben Carroll just too quick.
Ball's knocked loose. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
.139 left in the first. Pass to Christie. Careless screen on Edwards. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's D. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Furphy.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
To the middle, Johnson. And another basket for Dallas.
And another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. A free throw drops.
Substitution on the court.
Here's D. Lewis covering. Edwards passes to D. Knocks down the three ball. He's got 10.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Anthony Edwards. D out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Garcia in at the foresight. Pass to D. And here's Edwards. 6 to shoot. Here's D. Lewis covering. Here's D. Misses the three. Dallas leading by 4. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lewis misses. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. And a record-setting season continues for him. Now up over 30 road wins.
And, well, you're talking maybe only 15 times in the history of the NBA has a team cleared 30 road wins in a single season. And in that group, a lot of teams that went on to win the championship. I think a lot of people would say this team is the favorite to go all the way.
Van Carroll looking around. The rebound by Gibson.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last outing against Phoenix was outstanding. He scored 33 points and was reliable as ever from distance. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Vincent's shot is good.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Christie the pass to Goodwin. Johnson for 3. Vincent with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside Williams. Pass to D. And again for 3.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most three-pointers of all time?
I cannot believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on his shot. This guy is something else. And here is Goodwin. No scoring in this one. Vincent with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And that one's good. D.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Toppin's checked in for the Mavericks. The Thunder also changing it up. Holmgren comes in for McDaniel. And it's Edwards in for Gilgeous-Alexander. That's a good one. Dallas moving the ball around. Johnson outside. Lock at 6. Here's Christie. Kicks it out to Johnson. Out in his own on the break. Here's D. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Johnson, wide open. He fires. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And another miss. Whew. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Pass to Furphy. And the call will be against D. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Christie. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Red line! Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
Happy to have you with us. Let's start things off with our Players of the Week. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
Wait, you guys get paid?
Well, yeah, we wouldn't sit here and deal with you for free.
You gotta call my agent now.
And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
You can see their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
Their coaching staff has to be pleased with the pace. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
We've got Johnson. Banchero out there with Goodwin. Then there's Christie. And it's Furphy in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Johnson kicks to Banchero. Over Vincent. Hits some rim on the way in, and the buck. It's good. Banchero's got the game tied up here for the Mavs. Edwards dishes to Williams. Here's D. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. And So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And that one's good. D.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Pass to Furphy. Here's Christie. Johnson outside. Vincent with the rebound. Vincent's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's D missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
And he's one of those guys that just keeps coming at you. Paolo Banchero is special.
Here's D. He's got 25. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Banchero passes to Christie. Back to Banchero. Here's Johnson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. A solid play all around.
And for his position, Banchero, great vision and willingness to make the extra pass.
Here's D. The kick out to Williams. Lets it go with a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got 5 points so far.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Pass to Christie. Over Edwards. Christie can't make it.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
From deep. And it's D missing. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Here's Goodwin, and then Goodwin with the dunk. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Cans it from downtown.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for D. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last
Oklahoma City trailing. And Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. McDaniel is out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's D, and it's Gibson in at the 5, home in the paint. Here's D. No good from outside. Dallas shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Here's Banchero. Drops it in from 11 feet. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
And I know Coach loves to see Banchero get rolling out there. He is capable of some serious production.
Here's the 3. And he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from D. D's got 31 points. And so it's Dallas with it. Now Banchero. For the 3. They get the rebound. And finished off by Lively.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Throws it up high. It's tipped. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Holmgren's checked in. Shot clock at 6. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Johnson, and he makes good on the layup.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to McDaniel. Here's D. Lets it go from the wing. To the left wing. To take the lead. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Tapping a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Banchero on the 3 off target. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. And that one's good. D.
The assist, Williams.
Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Vincent's checked in for Oklahoma City. Edwards comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Smart move by Banchero, using the pump fake to get the defender off balance.
Both free throws, good from Banchero.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Furphy. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. Buries it from 3-point range.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And it's D missing.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Williams' shot is off. Dallas leading by 3. Banchero outside. Goodwin sets a screen for Banchero. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in. You can look at Holmgren's eyes. He's got a cold-blooded stare.
Banchero with the ball. The three. Another miss by Banchero.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well.
And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Here's Johnson. Ooh, offline. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Here's D, and he commits the intentional foul. Gets the first. That will put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. Good job, MP. I see.